What if we told you Toyota is developing a new engine technology that could revolutionize transportation as we know it? This new hydrogen combustion engine may seem like science fiction, but it's real, and it could mean big changes are coming. In this video, we'll look at how Toyota's hydrogen engine works, the potential benefits, and what it could mean for the future of driving. You won't believe the innovations Toyota is cooking up. Let's get into it. Unlike hydrogen fuel cell vehicles, hydrogen combustion engines work more similarly to gasoline engines. Rather than using the hydrogen to produce electricity like in fuel cells, hydrogen engines inject pressurized hydrogen directly into the combustion chamber. This hydrogen then ignites via spark plugs, just like gasoline would. The engine converts the energy from the hydrogen combustion into mechanical movement to power the wheels, so the core engine technology is familiar. The main difference is that because hydrogen is used as the fuel instead of gasoline, the engine emits only water vapor and warm air as exhaust. No more nasty emissions. Toyota sees potential in this technology as an alternative to fuel cells and is developing new hydrogen combustion engines. Their latest prototype is a 3-cylinder 1.6-liter engine used in a modified Toyota Yaris. If you're finding this hydrogen engine technology as fascinating as we are, please subscribe to our channel. We'll keep you updated as Toyota makes progress. Now let's look at why Toyota is pursuing this hydrogen technology and what they aim to achieve with it. Toyota is no stranger to hydrogen vehicles. They were early pioneers in developing practical hydrogen fuel cell cars like the Mirai sedan. But fuel cell vehicles remain expensive due to the high costs of fuel cell stacks. Now Toyota is exploring a different approach: hydrogen combustion engines. They developed a prototype 3-cylinder 1.6-liter engine and installed it in a Toyota Yaris GR to test its performance. This compact 1.6-liter engine can generate over 300 horsepower while emitting only water vapor from the tailpipe. Impressive performance with zero emissions. Toyota sees combustion as a more affordable way to utilize hydrogen versus costly fuel cells. Existing engine components like cylinder blocks can be adapted to use hydrogen as the fuel source. No need for entire fuel cell systems. The infrastructure is also familiar: pressurized hydrogen tanks connected to the engine. So hydrogen combustion builds on existing technologies. With the performance of the concept Yaris GR, it's clear Toyota sees real potential in hydrogen combustion as a clean engine technology. Hydrogen engines can offer some key advantages over traditional gasoline power. The simplicity of hydrogen means combustion is cleaner and more efficient. With optimal engine design, hydrogen engines can achieve thermal efficiencies over 50% compared to 30 to 40% for the best gasoline engines. And without complex hydrocarbons or impurities, emissions are slashed. The hydrogen combustion process produces virtually zero pollutants, just water vapor and warm air. This gives it a major environmental benefit over gasoline power. Hydrogen engines would also avoid some downsides of battery electrics. While BEVs have great efficiency and performance, charging times are still slow compared to pumping gas. Hydrogen vehicles can be refueled quickly, matching gas vehicle refueling. And hydrogen tanks can often store more energy in less space than large battery packs. With hydrogen combustion technology, Toyota aims to merge the environmental benefits of EVs with the convenience and range of gasoline vehicles. Exciting potential! Liking this video helps support our ability to keep making in-depth tech analysis content like this. We appreciate each and every like. However, hydrogen does come with some unique challenges as an automotive fuel. For starters, it has very low density, so storing enough onboard hydrogen fuel requires high-pressure tanks. Fuel tank design is critical. There are also challenges with distribution. Unlike oil and gas infrastructure we're used to, hydrogen would require building a new widespread distribution network for production, transportation, and dispensing. Right now, hydrogen availability is extremely limited. Most must be produced on-site using energy-intensive electrolysis. Infrastructure costs pose a major barrier, but the benefits of hydrogen technology are so compelling that Toyota remains committed to overcoming these hurdles. They see it as pivotal in the transition away from fossil fuels. While the infrastructure issues cannot be dismissed, Toyota seems confident those challenges can be solved with continued development. It hasn't slowed their hydrogen combustion engine progress. Now let's look at what Toyota is doing to further develop and prove out this technology. Clearly, Toyota believes in the promise of hydrogen combustion, even with the fuel challenges. They are moving ahead, building prototype vehicles to test and refine the technology. The adapted Yaris GR is just one example. Toyota says real-world testing in prototype cars is critical to confirm performance and reliability of these new engines. Through extensive testing under diverse conditions, they can validate the engines and drive continued evolution. Driving test data gives insights that lab work alone cannot. Toyota remains cautious about production plans, but given the resources invested and progress so far, many speculate Toyota intends to bring hydrogen combustion engines to market in the next 5-10 years. Assuming testing hits targets for efficiency, power, and reliability, the stage would be set to make Toyota's hydrogen engine vision a reality. An exciting future may be closer than we think. Toyota's hydrogen combustion engine development has big implications across the auto industry. This technology could help enable a transition away from fossil fuel dependence. Hydrogen combustion allows automakers to leverage existing engine manufacturing while achieving zero emissions. It could be a bridge between gas engines of the past and the coming wave of battery electrics. Toyota sees it as a complementary technology. Hydrogen for larger vehicles requiring long range and fast refueling, while batteries power smaller urban use cars. Other major automakers are also now exploring hydrogen combustion engines to hedge their bets. With Toyota's push, they recognize this tech may represent the future. For oil and gas companies, growth in hydrogen vehicles could spell trouble. Widespread adoption could destroy demand for their core products. No doubt fossil fuel producers will resist losing market share to new hydrogen infrastructure, but Toyota's persistence shows they believe change is inevitable. Hydrogen combustion engines have the potential to disrupt the auto landscape and challenge entrenched industries. Toyota is determined to make this a reality. We poured all kinds of research into this video on Toyota's new hydrogen engine. If you want to see more content like this, hitting subscribe goes a long way. While the promise is immense, Toyota still has challenges to overcome to bring hydrogen combustion engines to market. As discussed earlier, the lack of hydrogen infrastructure remains a monumental obstacle. Refueling networks will need to be built from the ground up. Toyota's technology is also still in early stages. Reliability has yet to be proven over hundreds of thousands of miles of real-world use, and costs are still prohibitive, both for the vehicles themselves and the cost of hydrogen fuel. Toyota will need to dramatically reduce costs to compete with gas cars. But they seem to recognize the long road ahead. Toyota is taking deliberate steps to refine the technology and address core issues. With sustained investment and development, hydrogen combustion may transition from dream to reality, but it will take years of persistence through technical and economic hurdles. Toyota's hydrogen combustion engine represents an exciting development and a bold bet on the future of transportation. But the technology remains in its infancy with many challenges to work through. It's still too early to tell if hydrogen engines will successfully make the leap to mass market viability. However, their potential to enable cleaner cars can't be ignored. If Toyota and others can perfect the technology and infrastructure, hydrogen power may yet find its place as part of a sustainable mobility future. The race is on.